Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 4 on the repaint of the Vespa. I left you off in episode 3, I'll pop a little video up. This is what we did in episode 3, it was the polyester primer, so I was priming everything in polyester. I've left this a whole day and it's been warm in the studio as well, so all the polyester has now gone off. I came in the studio this morning early and I've been masking things off and bagging things up because today's video we are using the Raptor multi-surface protection coating. This is a like bed liner, and when I get scooters that come in I'll do a bed liner on the bottom of these and in the rear arches, in the front arch, the side panels. It just gives it that real tough protection because these scooters don't tend to get much protection underneath. It's just sort of paint, and then over the years salt and road grime, because they're on the road all the time, they just rot out underneath. You start getting rust in the rear arches and things. So I'll give you a little pan round, you'll see what we've got to do. I've masked off all the scooter, so masked over and then scalpeled up to the edge so we get a nice clean edge. This is the bottom of the actual scooter, flipped over on a trestle, bagged all the outside, fine lined all round here, and then back masked over, done all that. As you can see, they're not pretty on the insides of these. There's a bit of welding gone on here, so we're going to give this a good coat all inside and on here and give it some good protection. I've bagged off the other pieces, so we're not going to get any overspray on them. Side panels the same, they're not pretty inside, guys. This isn't a concourse sort of paint job on this because these side panels really wanted replacing. They're in bad condition on the inside, and I basically just give them a going over with some epoxy, some polyester over just to hold it back, scratch back as much rust as I could get out on the inside of these and give them a coat up. So it's just basically a bit more protection underneath just to give it a little bit more life. So we're using the Raptor, which is an aerosol form. Picked this one up yesterday. I usually use the Halford's bed liner, but they didn't have any, and then the new display standard Raptor was up, so I thought, right, same product, does the same thing, protective coating. We'll get it on the bottom of the scooter and prolong its life. So I'll stick it on a tripod. I'm just going to do some light dust coats and build this up. Going to give it some about 10-15 minute flash time in between coats. Get the heater on in here and we can cook this through and get it dried. And then in the next stage we can debag all this, flip it back over, and then we can start the guide coating on all these panels, getting the guide coat done. And anything that needs like touching in, we can do that on the guide coat stage. So I'll see you in the first time lapse. There you go, that's the first coat down. Didn't go too heavy, a little bit heavier on the insides of the side panels, but nice light coat, just building it up. It's a very thick paint, but just keep building this up till we go completely jet black on this. Same on the side panels, just building it up. It's a thick textured paint, so we're just going to cover up the insides of these and this will protect it. So we're going to leave this for about 10 minutes, grab a coffee. We'll come back and we'll hit it with another coat. See you in a bit. We have done with the Raptor. This is the one again that we've used. This is £15 a can. Halford's prices, you probably get it cheap online, but I needed it for today, so it's basically quick nip out to Halford's. 15 quid for the can, and this is a U-Pole product, 450ml, and I've given the internal parts on the side panels, the front mudguard and the bottom of the scooter, two to about 2.5 thick coats of this stuff, and it is, I'll give you a little pan round. This is going to be a real good coat now, guys. A very thick product, and when this goes off it sets rock hard, so that's a really nice bit of protection all down here and inside here on the scooter. We've got the front mudguard all done, and I just think it's a good process to do on these because Not many people, when they respray these, they don't think about this. They just cover it in base coat, give it a coat of clear, sort of job done. This is a lot better protection going on the bottom of these than just like a bit of base and a bit of clear coat, because this will get a drop of clear. When I come to do the base coat on this and clear coat, it will get as much clear as I can under this as well. So you're going to get that another bit of protection over the top. Whatever clear gets puffed around the bottom is another bit of protection. So that's the scooter bottom there done. The front mud guard. We've got the side panels. They don't look pretty, but it's got the Raptor on now, and that will be perfect for the insides of these. It's the exteriors that are going to look nice and shiny. The internals you don't see, but it's just that little bit of belts and braces, as I say, for protection on the scooters. So that's the Raptor. If you do use this, I would sink this in a can of warm water and let it heat up, and it'll make it flow better when you spray it out the can. Don't use a cold can because it will really struggle to get this stuff out. It's very thick. I was shaking it sort of continuously as I was spraying to keep it moving, because it's a very thick product. So just warm it up and you'll be good to go. So that's what we've done today, guys. I'm going to let this go off, turn the heat up in here, cool this down, and then tomorrow's video we can debag all this, flip the scooter back round, hang it up, and then I'll take you through the guide coat stages. If there's any little nibs and things we need doing, little touching up, we can do that. We can add some high build 2K primer and just puff a bit in if we need to on any bits. I don't think there is, but we're all good to go for tomorrow. They're all good to go for the guide coat, and we'll get this lot in guide coat tomorrow. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget, if you're new to this channel, click that subscribe, press that notification, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Cheers.